Welcome back, family. You're kicking it with Auntie Leah, and today we're diving into a story that's shaking up the sound of modern faith, a story of one man who dared to mix gospel truth with sunny, feel-good beats, creating a wave that reached every generation. His name is Forrest Frank. Now, you might know him from that viral summer anthem that had the whole world dancing, but behind the music lies a journey of faith, freedom, and fierce independence. From his college days to the rise of surfaces, from collaboration to conviction, Forrest's path is one that challenges what Christian music can sound like in this new era. So, get comfortable, turn your volume up, and open your heart, because this ain't just a story about fame. This is a story about purpose. This is the Forrest Frank documentary, The Sound of Good Day Faith.
Red Rocks, we have a bit of a tradition with this song. And this is not made up. I'm telling you, this is about to happen for real in this moment. The tradition is that someone raises their hand that wants to do Caleb Gordon's verse, and they come up and do it live on mic. Do I have any volunteers who want to come up and do this verse right now? You know word for word? Come on up. Whoa! Can we get her a mic? Give it up for Scarlett! Right now.
So happy!
Hey! Okay, so come this way. We got a star on our hands right here. Okay, you're gonna hang out right here on this beautiful golf course grass. You can take a seat right there. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna do my verse, and then when it's your turn, I'm gonna come and tap you in. Okay? All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Red Rocks, are you ready? Let's run it back, here we go! If there's one thing I know, God is good all the time. If he ain't, then you're lying. 'Cause in the rain, in the shine, I know God is good all the time. God is good all the time. If he ain't, in the rain, in the sun, I know God is good all the time. Some may be the best, some may be the worst, some may say I'm defense, other days they don't look. Oh, okay, guess what you will do then? Put a big smile on your face. There's one thing ain't never gonna change. If he ain't, in the rain, in the sun, I know God is good all the time. He's good all the time. If he ain't, then you lying. In the rain, in the sun, I know God is good all the time. It is one day that he can't do. Took my old ways, got me feeling brand new. And it's Scarlett makes you dance on the snow.
If
sunshine in my soul today. Clap, clap, move your feet. God's way better, feel that beat. Hey, race on, go. Hands in the air, faith overflow. Wave your worries, leave that stress. God's way better, I confess. I tried it my way, couldn't find peace. Now I move God's way, my soul released. Hands up high, I'm feeling free. Your way's better, Lord, your way's me. Your way's me. Your way's me. From the dorm room dreams to the spotlight glow. Surfboard faith in a radio flow. Thought I had it all till the world went mute. Then I found grace, yeah, absolute. Broke that board, but he fixed my frame. Now every beat's just shouting his name. Pain in the past, but joy in the sound. When the spirit hit, can't stay down. I try to rain, couldn't find peace. Now I move God's way, my soul released. Hands up high, yeah, I'm feeling free. I'm feeling free. Your way's better, Lord. Your way's me. Your way's me. Clap, clap, spin, don't stop. Faith on the floor, let the blessings drop. Step, step, wave it high. Grace too good, can't justify. Clap, clap, spin, don't stop. Faith on the floor, let the blessings drop. Step, step, wave it high. Grace too good, can't justify. 3, L4, pain got loud. Then came God, turned it around. Child of God, top of the chart. Heal my back, renew my heart. Now I move like the sun's my light. Joy don't end when the crowd's good night. From the booth to the pew, one same truth. You can dance in faith and still be you. I tried it my way, couldn't find peace. Now I move God's way, my soul released. Hands up high, yeah, I'm feeling free. I'm feeling free. Your way's better, Lord. Your way's me. Your way's me. Your way's me. Your way's better, hey, let's go. Your way's better, faith on show. Your way's better, now I'm free. Your way's better, your way's me. Your way's better, now let's go. Your way's better, faith on show. Your way's better, now I'm free. Your way's better, your way's me.
The footage is grainy, but the sound? Unforgettable. A board snaps against concrete. A sharp cry cuts through the quiet air. Forrest Frank, fresh off the biggest streaming week of his life, lies motionless on the ground. His wife, Grace, rushes out the door with her voice trembling with panic. "Forrest, can you feel your legs?" she asks. Through the fog of pain, Forrest whispers, "God, if you're doing something here, let it be big." That split second would change everything. It would shatter his plans, but rebuild his purpose. And as the world would soon learn, sometimes your body has to break, so your
What's up,
faith can
gang?
finally stand.
Fractured the vertebrae. Here's the video.
No.
What happened? Did you hit your head?
No.
I'm okay.
Okay, hang on, I'm gonna go inside, buddy. Come inside.
Hey, buddy.
Okay, hang on. Right, yeah.
I helped him.
Yeah, my back feels hurt.
Hey, buddy, come here.
I'm about to have a good day. No matter what they say.
2 days ago, I fractured my L3 and L4. Here's a clip of it. If you want to watch the full video, it's right before this one. I saw this comment right here. How will you make fire music with a fractured back, bro? I don't know. Let's find out. I think I'm gonna just sing whatever pops out, and then I'm gonna build the chords around it. God's got my back. That's the lowest hanging fruit right there. Even when I fall or get attacked, even when I'm low and full of black. Let's see if I can hit this. I'm gonna try to do this and not tweak my back. God's got my back. I felt that one.
Back, right there, never left. Your way is better, you make no mistakes.
Your way is better, you make no mistakes, even when my life is on roller skates. It's been about 2.5 hours. This sounds pretty full to me, so let's do a full run through and see how it is.
God's got my back. Even when I fall or get attacked, God's got my back. Even when I'm low and full of laugh, God's got my back. Even when my soul is full of sorrow, I don't have to worry about tomorrow. Why is that? 'Cause God's got my back right there, never left. I can feel your presence in every single breath. Sometimes we just gotta take a rest. Flowers like to bloom in the season that is best.
It'll be a long video, but I need y'all to understand the full parameters of this experience. I took like 55 days off of social media, deleted TikTok. God had just sent me through this arena tour. So I just felt the need to pause and say, hey God, here's everything. If you want me to never drop music again, that's okay. If you want me to tour all the time, that's okay. Like whatever you want for me, I will do it. But I need to hear you, Lord, direct my compass. So my pastor challenged me and my buddy Noah to, in tandem, do a 30-day journal challenge. Long story short, I felt like God was saying, hey, I want you to start documenting everything, specifically with music, literally in the journal, like, God, practically, what does this mean? And I'm like, okay, I gotta get camera equipment, I gotta get blah, blah, blah. So I buy all this gear, tripods, memory cards, battery packs. I set everything up and I test it out. I actually made 2 songs that I haven't shared yet because I was still figuring out if it was possible to make a whole song while recording. Anyways, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to launch this thing where I start documenting my musical journey and I break my back. And what's crazy about this, I happened to crash right in front of the Ring camera and we caught it on video. That's already super weird. I'm like, I can't believe we caught this on video. Next, I'm tears falling down my face, screaming in agony, and yet I'm overwhelmed with the presence of the Holy Spirit. I don't know where it is, but I commented that somewhere in a post where I said, like, I felt like God was gonna do something good, because he's always doing something good. So I find out that I break my back in multiple spots. I'm out. You saw the footage. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be here for who knows how long, months. And because I had all my camera equipment set up, I told Grace to go downstairs and just grab my gear, like, hey, go grab this, bring it upstairs. So she brings it upstairs. So then I make God's Got My Back. At this point in the timeline, I'm already thinking, oh, this is a miracle. I just captured making a whole song. It's a proclamation of joy in the midst of a trial, and that could have been it. He could have ended it there. On the post for God's Got My Back, the caption was turning lemons into lemonade. Took that social media break. Now I'm on social media. I scroll past it and I'm like, yo, this song kind of hits. So they send it over and then we do that back and forth thing, capturing in real time. And I'm talking to my friends, I'm talking to my pastor. I'm like, I think this is it. I think this is what the journal was about, capturing the real thing. And so then that song happened. I'm getting emotional right now. I'm just overwhelmed with the Holy Spirit. That song comes out and is doing what it's doing. You're like, that was the miracle. That was the miracle. Just that. And then suddenly my back is completely recovered. I know there's someone watching this video who doesn't know Jesus. I used to be depressed. I used to be insecure. I used to be full of anxiety. I was not this person. I gave my life to Jesus and he changed everything. Give your life to him holistically. God bless you guys. Peace.
Most stories start with baby pictures. This one starts with a broken back, because that's where the light first broke through. Forrest Franklin, Frank was born in Fulshear, Texas in 1995, a warm, slow-breathing town just outside Houston. Faith was never far from his home. His mama was a worship leader. His grandma taught the children's choir. Music and ministry were the family's language. Picture this, 16-year-old Forrest in his bedroom, soccer cleats tossed to the side, a secondhand beat machine glowing red on the desk. The neighbors heard faint rhythms late into the night. He wasn't making music for fame or charts or clout. He was chasing a feeling, a sound that felt like sunshine. He uploaded those early beats to SoundCloud under the name Fort, not Forrest. That name was already taken. The plays were low, the feedback small. But the few comments that came in said everything he needed to hear. This feels like summer. Instant good mood. Keep going. And that's exactly what he did. Then came Baylor University. Forrest studied business because that's what made sense, a safe plan. But between classes and labs, he was sneaking into the music department's practice rooms at night. He'd sample the old pianos, the squeak of pedals, the sound of his own heartbeat in that empty room. Those late nights weren't rebellion, they were revelation. Online, he met a kid from College Station named Colin Padalecki. They bonded over sounds, samples, and faith. They were two young dreamers with no clue they were about to change each other's lives. They started sending files back and forth, and eventually Forrest typed surfaces into Google, a synonym for waves, and guys, the name stuck. Surfaces were born not in a studio, but in a dorm, in a closet lined with egg crate foam. They had 2 laptops with one purpose, and that's to spread positivity through sound. Then something amazing happened. Fam, in 2017, they dropped Be Alright, then they dropped Sunday Best, and suddenly the world was singing their songs.
Feeling good, like I should. Went and took a walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. I got that sunshine on my Sunday best. Yeah. Oh, every day can be a better day despite the challenge. All you gotta do is leave it better than you found it. It's gonna get difficult to stand, but hold your balance. I just say whatever, cause there is no way you're around it. Cause everyone falls down sometimes, but you just gotta know it'll all be fine. It's okay, yeah. It's okay, it's okay. Feeling good, like I should. Went and took a walk around the neighborhood. I'm feeling blessed, never stressed. I got that sunshine on my Sunday best. Some days you wake up and nothing works, you feel surrounded. Gotta give your feet some gravity to get you grounded. Keep good things inside your ears just like the waves and sound it. And just say whatever, cause there is no way you're around it. Cause everyone falls down sometimes, but you just gotta know it'll all be fine. It's okay, yeah. It's okay, it's okay. Feeling good, like I should. Went and took a walk around the neighborhood.
Starbucks played them on repeat. TikTok turned their beats into morning motivation. They even got a message from Sir Elton John who said, "I love what you're doing." For 2 Texas kids, that was unimaginable. But behind the smiles and stage lights, Forrest's spirit was stirring. He started feeling something off, a quiet disconnect. Have you ever been through that? I certainly have. The need to desperately feel God's presence again. Every stage, every interview, every brand deal made him wonder, had he left the message behind the music?
When did you realize that you had to pivot all of it? Like, was there ever a time where God's like, "Hey, dude, you can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out"?
Okay, yeah. And I remember this because you're back to like that first question when it all happened. So yeah, so I put out that first song.
Yeah.
I knew I was learning about social media. I wasn't good at it. Like, I would try things and it would just flop entirely. And so I remember specifically I had this idea of doing like kind of like an HD video because there's like this new thing and like people weren't really doing that. So we had filmed like an HD social media video for No Longer Bound, and it went super viral.
Sick.
So what's interesting is I'm like, okay, that crushed, but this is still my personal thing with God.
Yeah.
And that could be the end of it.
Yeah.
And like a couple days later, he gives me another song, which is called Lift My Hands. Same thing. I sit down in one setting, make the whole song, upload it, like take a little video, and it goes crazy. And I don't know why. Like, I can't pinpoint it. Like, this whole thing's just been like, oh, God gives me the song, and I put it out.
Could you separate when you're like, go, I know God helped me with this song. This one was just me. Like, how do you know the separation when you're in the studio and you're feeling the Holy Spirit move or not?
Yeah, so interesting. I mean, I think like my number one song right now, which is Your Way Is Better, that song, I remember I was having a really hard day, and I think I had lusted on like Instagram. Like I'm scrolling and I'd stopped too long on a photo or something, and I was feeling like really defeated about it, and like just like I was feeling the weight of sin on me, and I was going for a drive. I remember I was driving back into the neighborhood, and I had a prayer. It's funny you bring up like that prayer melody thing, and it was just, the words were, "Oh Lord, I need you now more than ever. Would you put my heart back together? I searched the world till my head hurt just to find out your way's better." And I didn't write, it just came out of me, and it came out with the melody. So like literally I'm driving and just, "Oh Lord, I need you now more than ever. Would you put my heart back together?" So that comes out, and I'm like, that's a full chorus. Yeah. So I just voice memo it. And then I think I was like backstage at, it's like I think it was San Diego last tour. I was backstage and just like produced out the beat, and then worked with my friend Para, who played keys on it. And
wow, it's insane. Like
that blows up. Now we're touring, so then we're doing these bigger rooms. We're getting offers from like A-list artists, like the biggest people are like wanting to work with us and stuff. And right in the midst of that, I started to feel the intrusive thought of like, "Hey, don't do that. Wow. Hey, don't do that song. Hey, don't do that festival. Hey, don't do this thing." And it was just a lot of no's, which candidly was really difficult because I had a team and people that I loved and cared about, and my no was their no in the midst of their yes. Yeah. So like in the group chat, like, "Yo, y'all good for this show?" Yes. No. So I'm saying no to their fun, their adventure, their income, all that stuff. And a girl came up to me in church, and she was like, "Hey, I had a dream. I don't know you." Right. She was from a different city, and I might have told you this story before, but she was like, "Hey, God gave me a dream about someone named Forrest Frank, and these people are saying your name's Forrest Frank. So can I share this dream with you?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And there's all these intricacies with it, and a lot of it was this prophetic thing about, "Hey, I think you're supposed to do Christian music, and you're gonna like change the game," basically. Wow. This is before I ever did any Christian music. This is crazy.
He started journaling. Playing to 20,000 people feels smaller than leading worship for 30. Let that sit for a second. He was grateful, but something was missing. He had the fame, but not the fullness. And that's the part of success nobody tells you about. How lonely it feels when your purpose doesn't match your platform. How lonely it feels when you don't feel God's presence. God's presence is more valuable than any Grammy or award. It is priceless. One night in Los Angeles, after a rooftop show, a fan handed him a folded note. It said, "Your music keeps me alive, but what do you believe?" That sentence hit like thunder. He tucked the note into his pocket, walked alone to the parking garage, and whispered to himself, "I can't keep pretending my faith is a private playlist anymore. I can't keep my God in the shadow of my success." That one decision would cost him some fans, but it would gain him peace. It would gain him purpose, and purpose is more important than fans. By early 2022, Forrest called Colin and said, "I need to make a solo record. Something that sounds like pop, but preaches like Sunday morning." Colin didn't argue. He just said, "Bro, go. If it costs us the duo, it costs us the duo." That's real friendship. Sometimes love means letting someone walk into their calling, even if it's away from you. It doesn't mean that love will fade, and in due time, I believe they will be united in unity. So Forrest packed light, a keyboard, a blanket, and his Bible, and rented a small Airbnb in Waco. He gave himself one goal, 30 songs in 30 days. The first week was silence, writer's block, ramen noodles, and doubt. But on day 8, he started to remember why he loved music in the first place. He deleted the fancy drum packs. He clapped his hands. He recorded the sound of birds outside the window. He layered his voice into 20 harmonies, creating a one-man choir of hope. The result was a song called Good Day, and with no promo and with no label but just light, he uploaded it to YouTube and TikTok, and within 48 hours it exploded. Millions of views, thousands of comments. People wrote things like, "I didn't expect to feel God in this beat, but I did."
Woke up, grateful again. Sunlight peeking through my window pane. Ain't no stress, just breathing grace. Every little thing ain't gon' fall in place. It's a good day, good day. You're feeling that joy, no rain. God been good my way. Let His love shine my way. Got my coffee and my Bible, I'm aligned and free. Ain't no weight on my shoulders, just peace in me. Every setback taught me how to stay strong. Now my pain turned to praise, it's a brand new song. From the valleys I rose, found hope in my lane. Didn't need the fame, just broke the chain. Smile on my face, no cloud today. Yeah, I walk with grace, He paved the way. It's a good day, good day. Feeling that joy, no rain. God been good my way. Let His love shine my way. It's a good day, good day. Feeling that joy, no rain. God been good my way. Let His love shine my way. Yeah, used to worry about tomorrow, now I live right now. Used to chase perfection, but His love showed how. Every breath's a blessing, I ain't taking it light. Got the sun in my soul, keep my spirit bright. I ain't rich by the world, but I'm rich in peace. Got friends, got love, got joy on lease. Hands up high, let the music play. Thank you, Lord, for another good day. Yeah, woke up with a purpose, sunshine in my chest. Ain't no need to flex when your soul's been blessed. Grace over grind, that's the motto I keep. Even storms can't shake what's buried this deep. I seen loss, I seen rain, but every time I fall, I rise again. Now I dance in faith, let the rhythm stay. I'm alive, I'm free, it's a good day. Good day, good day. Feeling that joy, no rain. God been good my way. Let His love shine my way. It's a good day, good day. Feeling that joy, no rain. God been good my way. Let His love shine my way. When I lay my head tonight, I'll thank Him twice for life and light. If tomorrow comes, I'll say, yeah, still His love gon' shine my way. It's a good day, good day. No rain. Good day, good day. No rain.
Forrest realized something powerful. Joy was ministry too, but joy was about to be tested. In April 2025, he was skating with his son and just being dad when he lost balance. The board slipped, his body twisted, and he hit the ground hard. He fractured 2 vertebrae, the L3 and the L4. Doctors said he might not walk for months. Painkillers blurred the days. But in that haze, Forrest started humming new melodies. He couldn't stand, but his soul was still upright. Lying flat on his back, he sang into his phone, sometimes whispering through tears. Each note became a prayer, and each lyric became his lifeline. Family, sometimes God has to sit us down in order for us to hear His voice. He titled his next project Child of God, because when everything else is stripped away, career, plans, health, that's the only identity that remains. 8 days. That's how long it took him to record the album once he could stand again. He wore a back brace in the studio mixing through the night. And when Child of God dropped, it debuted at #1 on Billboard's Christian chart, without a major label behind it. Fam, that's impressive. That is how God works, my friends. He called his mom crying. Med school can wait, he said. I found my residency in melody. That's powerful, right? Let that sit for a second. After that miraculous recovery, Forrest wasn't the same man. Something inside him had shifted. He no longer measured success by views or charts. He measured it by peace. He stood on his feet again, a living example that faith doesn't just move mountains. Sometimes it rebuilds spines. Guys, to be honest, that's how my YouTube page grew. My channel grows by faith, not by analytics. I honestly don't know how to analyze the YouTube studio. Don't laugh at me. You guys know I always have technical difficulties. When the Child of God album dropped, the reaction was unlike anything he'd ever seen. Fans flooded his comments with testimonies. People writing that the songs helped them survive hospital stays, heartbreaks, and depression. One listener wrote, "I used to play Sunday Best to feel happy, but now I play Child of God to feel whole." You see, being God's child is one of the best rewards one can be. Nothing in this world is more important. Let that sit for a second. From that moment on, Forrest's shows were less about performance and more about presence. His stage setup was simple: a couch, a lamp, and a loop station. He called it living room worship. He wanted fans to feel like they were sitting with a friend, not watching a celebrity. At one show in Nashville, a little girl about 9 years old stood in the front row with her mother. She lifted her shirt just high enough to show surgical scars across her stomach and shouted, "Me too!" Forrest stopped mid-song, walked down to her, and gently asked if she wanted to sing with him. Together they sang Up, off-key, loud, pure. The crowd cried, and 30 million people watched that clip online within a week. That's the power of authenticity. When reporters asked how he felt about his sudden Christian music success, Forrest laughed. "Feels like confirmation I'm on the right road," he said. But awards are mile markers, not destinations. That humility stayed with him. As 2024 rolled in, he released Your Way's Better. It was different, brighter, more confident. He didn't just sing about faith anymore, he danced in it. The song spread like wildfire. Church youth groups, fitness instructors, entire classrooms choreographed routines to it. 15,000 people danced together at one event, all chanting the same line, "Your Way's Better." It was more than a hit, it was a movement. And yet, Forrest kept his focus steady.
You saw it happen, the concrete, the cry. 2 fractured vertebrae under the sky. 6 weeks on his back in a painkiller haze, but melodies drift through the blurry new days. He wrote 30 more from his hospital bed about healing and pain and the words that God said. Tired of the child of God, 'cause when you strip bare, it's the only true name, the only real prayer. August 22, with a brace on his spine, recorded the album, a new holy shrine. In one single week, it outsold the past. The newcomer #1, built to last. In one single week, it outsold the past. The newcomer #1, built to last. Yeah, 23, the whole tour sells out. A couch in a loop station, no need to shout. He tells his story, the break and the fall. A girl shows the scars, standing up tall. Me too, she cries out, a heavenly sound. He brings her on stage, on sacred ground. Grammy noms and a double war win. Mile markers, he says, now we're off it in. What genre is this? You'll just give a shrug. Music that's Christian, with a friendly hug. Friday reels drop, with a psalm and a loop. No merch link, just a word for his group. His rider's not fancy, no champagne request, just a couch with some prayer to put faith to the test. DMs 5 strangers, you matter, you see. Discipleship doesn't need a degree. Hey. Tired of child of God, 'cause when you're stripped bare, it's the only true name, the only real prayer. August 22.
He told interviewers, "I make music that happens to be Christian, not Christian that happens to be music." He wanted young listeners who'd never touch a hymnal to still feel heaven through a hook. He wanted faith to sound cool again. Every Friday, he posted short psalm readings over soft lo-fi beats, 40 seconds of peace in a noisy world. No merch links, no sponsorships, just captions like, "God is good, see you in the comments." Youth pastors started using them for devotionals. Spotify added them to study playlists. In a time where everyone scrolls for escape, Forrest was scrolling for connection. At his shows, midway through the set, he'd dim the lights and start looping his voice. "I'm a child of God." 12,000 people would sing it back like a national anthem. That's the sound of revival in real time. Even behind the scenes, he stayed grounded. No champagne backstage, just water, a comfortable couch for prayer, and an invitation for one local family to join him. He didn't care about autographs. He cared about stories, and after each show, he'd go through his tags, DM 5 fans himself, and say, "You matter. Keep singing louder than your anxiety." No assistant. No script. just Forrest, ministering one message at a time. By 2025, the rhythm of his life had changed again. He was releasing new music every 6 weeks, bright blends of pop, R&B, and Sunday morning soul. He was also producing for other artists who shared his mission. They weren't chasing labels, they were chasing light, and together they were changing what Christian music could sound like. In Houston, Forrest began building a nonprofit studio. He wanted teens from his community to record their own music for free. No sermons required, no judgment, just creativity and compassion. He believed inspiration shouldn't depend on income. When asked about his future, Forrest smiled. "I just want some kid out there to know you can love Jesus and still have a killer drum tone." That's the heartbeat of his mission. His upcoming album, No Longer Orphan, would feature a choir of fans, real people, real voices, all recorded on their phones. A patchwork of praise stitched together from every corner of the world. No big studio, no ego, just unity. The more Forrest talked about his journey, the more he realized his accident wasn't a setback. It was a setup, because pain will always tell the truth about who you are. When your body breaks, what you believe either falls apart or stands strong. And Forrest Frank, he stood. Even through controversy, the skeptics, the jokes, the mocking comments about his miracle, Forrest stayed kind. He posted his x-rays publicly and said, "I don't need you to believe me. I just need you to believe he can." That line alone preached a whole sermon. Let that sit for a second. He didn't clap back. He didn't argue. He prayed for them instead. And within days, some of the same artists who teased him publicly apologized. That's grace in motion. Now, when people see Forrest, they don't just see a pop artist. They see a man walking proof that broken bones can become beautiful testimonies. From the Surfaces era to solo success, from a hospital bed to arenas filled with light, Forrest Frank has become a voice for a generation that wants faith without facades. He's not preaching from a pulpit, he's preaching through beats. He's reminding the world that God still speaks through joy. The camera fades to a montage. A young Forrest tapping pads in his room, his mom smiling proudly in church, crowd swaying under gold light. His voice echoes through the final verse of Good Day, and you can almost hear him saying, "From a dorm room to a doctor's scan, from a fall to a faith reborn, God's been in every measure." That's the Forrest Frank story. Not just a musician, a messenger. So the next time you hear his music and feel that joy rise inside you, remember, behind every beat is a man who once couldn't walk. Behind every lyric is a prayer whispered through pain. And behind every good day is a God who never left. Let that sit for a second. From a bedroom beat pad to a broken back, from pop charts to pew-shaking anthems. Forrest Frank keeps proving that the stage is strongest where the wood is cracked. This isn't a story about falling. It's a story about rising through faith. So, the next time you hear that clap stomp intro and the bright joy of Good Day, remember the MRI machine, the broken board, and the prayer that started it all. Because somewhere in Texas, a kid with busted earbuds is still making beats and calling it faith with a good vibe attached. If this story lifted you, share the lyric that hit your heart. Tell a friend that faith music still moves a crowd. And as always, thank you for kicking it with Auntie Leah. The documentary was produced by me and co-produced by Jay Mizak. Until next time, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel.
Through every lyric and every beat, Forrest Frank reminded us that worship doesn't have to sound traditional. It can sound like freedom. It can sound like a smile. It can sound like a good day. He didn't come to chase fame. He came to chase peace. And in that peace, he found purpose. From the quiet corners of Texas to the playlists of millions, Forrest chose faith over fame and purpose over pressure. His story reminds us that grace isn't earned, it's received. And when we walk in that grace, we find joy that no world can take away. So as we close this chapter, let's not just watch his story, let's feel it. Let's celebrate the light that shines when faith meets music and surrender meets sound. This is more than a song. This is a testimony. This is Child of Grace, the Forrest Frank songography.
Just a child of grace, I'm a child of grace. Yeah, yeah. Lift my hands, I'm saying, yeah, yeah. When the storm rolls
back in Texas, writing songs in my room, dreaming big dreams that the world might assume. But deep down I was chasing more than fame. A voice in my soul kept calling my name. Lost in the rhythm, found in his love. Every fall pulled me closer to above. When the crowd fades away, I still feel his face every breath I take. I'm a child of grace, yeah, yeah. Lift my hands, I'm saved, yeah, yeah. When the storm rolls in, I pray, yeah, yeah. I'm a child of grace. Had to lose some friends, had to share my pride. Found the truth I was hiding deep inside. Good days, bad days, still I sing his name. What I gained in his love, the world can't claim. Through the late nights, tears on the page, he turned my mess into a holy stage. When they doubted my faith, I stayed in my lane. Cause peace is better than worldly fame. Yeah, they thought I walked away from the light, but I was walking toward it all along. It's not about religion, it's about relationship. When you know who holds you, you don't fear to fall. 808s hit when the spirit move. Draw a line out, let the truth improve. I was down bad, now I stand tall. Grace caught me right before the fall. Heart on fire, don't need no changes. Life from heaven running through my veins. They see the way, but don't know the pain. I praise in the storm, I dance in the rain. Faith my armor, peace my base. Still that same kid, the child of grace. Lift my hands, I'm saved. When the storm rolls in, I pray. I'm a child. Now I sing for the lonely, the lost, the afraid. For the kid who thinks faith can't reach where they strayed. I've been that kid, I've known that pain, but grace pulled me up again and again. My joy ain't borrowed, my peace ain't fake. My purpose born from every heartbreak. From good day to your ways better. It's not about me, it's God forever. Every mountain I climb, you lead the way. Every time I fell, you taught me to pray. I don't need perfection, just your embrace. I'm yours forever, a child of grace. I'm a child of grace, yeah, yeah. Lift my hands, I'm saved, yeah, yeah. When the storm rolls in, I pray, yeah, yeah. I'm a child of grace, child of grace. Child of grace, child of grace. No matter where I run, your arms remain. Through the joy, through the pain, I'll call your name. From the valley to the sky, you set my pace. Forever I'll be a child of grace.
And as Forrest's journey continues, one thing remains clear. His definition of success has changed. The trophies and titles no longer hold the same weight they once did. Forrest has openly shared that awards and industry praise mean nothing compared to true worship, the kind that happens when no one's watching. He's learned that faith isn't proven by applause, but by obedience, by how you love, how you serve, and how you live when the stage lights fade. To Forrest Frank, worship isn't about winning, it's about surrender. It's not the gold on the shelf, but the grace in your heart. And for that, he stands, not as an artist chasing validation, but as a man walking boldly in his purpose, a true child of grace.
No baby photos to start this show. We start with a broken back, you know.
As Christians, it's hard to know where the line in the sand is between being in the world and not of the world. And as a Christian artist, you know, I dress kind of like the world. I kind of look like the world. My music can kind of sound like the world. So where's the line in the sand drawn? And I'm convicted personally that a line that I can draw is that I will not receive a trophy for something that is from Jesus and for Jesus. But I feel a conviction to go even a step further and say, I don't know if I even want to step on the stage. I don't know if I want to step in the room. And so I have decided to take a stance of non-participation. I will not be attending the Doves or the Grammys. I hope to be an example
example to the youth that the trophy is our salvation. And I was wrestling with this last year. I even said that on stage at the Dove Awards. I said, I'm still struggling with the concept of receiving this award, but all glory to Jesus. Every name will fade away, including mine except for one name.
Forrest revealed that this wasn't a sudden decision. He'd been wrestling with this conviction privately for over a year. During his acceptance speech at the 2024 Dove Awards, when he won those 2 trophies, Frank had openly admitted his internal struggle.
I just want to say I feel so undeserving of this award. I actually was, I was curious if I was even going to come to an award show for Christian music, because this is just all for him, and everything I do is for the Lord. And for whatever reason, he's chosen to give me some songs that have related to some people. And if he shuts it off and doesn't, give me any more songs, that's cool. If he continues to bless it, that's great. But I'm just so thankful to be here, and I want to continue to give Jesus glory, because my name will fade away just like all of ours one day. But at the end of the time, and for all of eternity, one name will remain, and that's the name of Jesus Christ. Thank you all so much.